Good evening, and welcome to Johns Hopkins Middle School's Expo Night. I'm your principal, Carlman Jones.
And I'm Assistant Principal, Kim V.
Johns Hopkins Middle School is located in the beautiful city of St. Petersburg. We are proud to say that Johns Hopkins Middle School 6th grade students had the second highest proficiency increase in English language arts and math out of all Pinellas County middle schools, according to the 2019 Florida Standards Assessment metric scoring. Our 7th grade students had the highest proficiency increase in both ELA and math out of all middle schools in our district. Also, our 8th grade students had the second highest proficiency increase in both ELA and math proficiency out of all middle schools in the district. We also had the highest proficiency increase in civics among all middle schools in our district. So as you can imagine, we're quite proud of our achievements and we are just getting started.
So how did we do it? We first made a commitment to focus on our core classes by focusing on individual student achievement and pinpointing areas of needed growth. We believe in looking at each child individually and creating ways to engage each student in unique ways. And secondly, we also made a commitment to making our elective classes and clubs the very best. Why? To create engaging and beneficial programs to support the whole child, because we know that well-rounded scholars are the best students. So let's start things out by looking at a typical successful day at Johns Hopkins through the eyes of one of our students. Michael is in the 6th grade. He starts his day by going to language arts class. This class will give Michael the skills needed to refine and polish his writing and increase his ability to communicate effectively. Next, Michael goes to band class, and since he is in the magnet program, he gets to have band class every day. Band and piano are his favorite classes. He then gets to enjoy lunch and 2 additional classes. We are on a block schedule, so students have 4 classes a day. Having a balance of fundamental core classes and specialized electives gives students a well-rounded middle school experience.
Coming from elementary school to a middle school is very different and can be a difficult transition for many students. This is why Johns Hopkins Middle School offers peer counseling. Peer counseling is for 6th graders where they learn about topics that may help them make a smoother transition into a middle school. They learn about topics like peer pressure, time management, and setting priorities, like, for example, talking on the phone or doing their homework.
So one of the 7 habits is synergize. Synergize, basically learning how to take care of yourself physically, mentally, just different things on that nature that they don't get in 5th grade, but they have to learn how to adapt to it in middle school.
AVID, which stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, is an academic program that focuses on writing, the inquiry method, collaborative teamwork, and reading. AVID students are enrolled in at least one advanced course, as well as an AVID elective class that provides academic instruction, tutorial support, and motivational activities. AVID strives to provide academic instruction and other supports to prepare students for success in high school, to motivate and equip students to see themselves as successful, to increase levels of career awareness and opportunities, and to develop leadership skills.
He or she can expect from AVID a class that is going to teach them how to be organized. So they have to have a binder every day to class that has all of their information, and we're checking in with them in class. We're also going to be reading articles that will allow them to think higher level thinking. They learn how to ask questions. They learn how to be not only successful in AVID, but also successful in their other classes.
Right now, law enforcement and public safety is a very hot topic in our society. Johns Hopkins Middle School is on the cutting edge by introducing law enforcement and first responders careers to our scholars. Introduction to Law and Public Service and Security is a great course to assist students in making informed decisions regarding their future academic and occupational goals.
Just in the class we talk about career opportunities in these different fields, but we also have a lot of fun. We have a mock trial that the students or actually play out a role of, say, a victim. They play a witness. So they have to know the different definitions to all of these different things. The attorney, to be able to watch a student understand what a state attorney and a defense attorney is, and then to be able to play out those roles is awesome.
Gifted students think differently, learn differently, and explore differently. Johns Hopkins is the place for your gifted learner. In our part-time option, gifted students spend a portion of their day with other gifted students. Unlike most elementary pull-out program models, gifted services are part of a student's regular schedule. Part-time gifted services are in the form of a gifted elective course called Advanced Academics. This course exposes students to topics not usually included in the general education curriculum. It also incorporates critical and creative thinking and social-emotional curriculum.
The gifted elective is theme-based, and it's designed to have the students use their critical thinking skills using activities, projects, discussions in the classroom.
Does your child like to sing or want to learn more about singing? At Johns Hopkins Middle School, our students are introduced to beginning vocal techniques and skills. They gain experience in performance and are introduced to music of all different styles and genres. Students also work on critical and creative thinking skills and on having an appreciation for music.
A non-experienced student should not be intimidated by joining chorus or understanding music as a sixth grader, because all students come into middle school in the same spot. They've come from different elementary schools, different music programs, and everybody starts out fresh. They're not expected to know basically anything about music before they come to me. Anything they have learned in elementary school is just a bonus. So I start with the basics and we build from fundamentals as the year goes on.
Is drawing your passion? Do you like to doodle? What about 3D art? Then why not be a part of Johns Hopkins Middle School Visual Arts program? When you first start in our visual arts elective classes, you are going to develop all these skills by doing sculpture, ceramics, printmaking, and painting. In 6th grade, you are introduced to the basics of this well-rounded art curriculum while honing in your art technique. These strong foundational art skills set the stage for more advanced classes.
You need no experience when you enter our program. So we really start with very basic drawing skills. We teach shading, we teach stippling, we teach value. So you don't have to be an amazing artist. You don't have to have a lot of skill before you come. That's what we're here for. We're here to train kids to have the skills so then they can feel confident in their art making process.
The purpose of this elective course is to enable students to develop fundamental skills in the production of journalism across print, multimedia, and web platforms, and to develop knowledge of journalism history, ethics use, and management techniques related to the production of journalistic media.
Even if scholars are an elective student, they'll still be equipped with the kind of news literacy they need to navigate the digital environment after 8th grade. And this allows them to go through all their social media and their digital life into high school with much more knowledge and ability to write.
Does your child have a funny or dramatic side? Does he or she like the idea of being on stage? We offer an acting elective to introduce students to the elements of the theater arts program. Students get to experience reading plays, acting out scenes, and explore the history of theater. And if you've never been on stage, that's okay. Just bring your imagination and enthusiasm.
First, we start off with the imagination, and then from there, after we talk about the imagination and what you can do and what an actor needs, we start about Greek theater, because theater starts with the Greeks. And so we make Greek masks, and I have them act out a certain part from one of the Greek plays. And so with their mask, they have to do movement, so they learn how to move with the mask. They learn how to project their voice like the Greeks did.
Music ensemble students with little to no small instrumental experience develop musicianship and performance skills as they study, rehearse, and perform high-quality ensemble literature in diverse styles. Our students who take this elective course will be getting to learn how to play the steel drums. Doesn't this sound like fun? Did you know that researchers have found that learning to play a musical instrument can enhance verbal memory, spatial reasoning, and literacy skills? Playing an instrument makes you use both sides of your brain, which strengthens memory power.
If you have a love of music and you can respect the beautiful instruments that look very durable but are more delicate than they look, then you're going to fit in just fine.
The purpose of the PE elective course is to provide students with the knowledge, skills, and values they need to become healthy and physically active for a lifetime. This course addresses both the health and skill-related components of physical fitness, which are critical for student success. All sixth graders are required to take 1 semester of physical education unless a PE waiver is submitted.
We try to foster and grow their components of fitness, which is their muscular endurance, cardiovascular endurance, muscular strength, flexibility, and body composition.
The purpose of this course is to provide students with the computer, digital, and information technology skills necessary for success in their future academic and occupational goals. In this class, you will be given the opportunity to earn Microsoft certifications, and if you continue taking the information communication technology courses, you could earn a high school credit in the digital information technology course when you're in the 8th grade.
In middle school, you can get a certification called Key Applications, and that certification will be so that you understand the apps, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Access, just for some foundational, basic understanding.
Students who have little to no background knowledge with computers can benefit a lot from this class. This course is designed to provide instruction in intermediate keyboarding, word processing, electronic presentation, computer hardware, internet, and business application skills. Both the ICT and the CAB courses are a good foundation for students to progress towards the DIT course for high school credit.
You can actually leave Johns Hopkins Middle School by taking DIT, which has those certifications, and that earns you 1 high school credit before you leave high school. So in 6th grade, you work on some foundational things. If you want to continue on with that track, 7th grade, you move up, and then in 8th grade, you go and test to see if you can get that high school credit before you even leave.
Beginning Spanish introduces students to the language and its culture. Students will learn beginning skills in listening and speaking and an introduction to basic skills in reading and writing. Students who take beginning Spanish in 6th grade can continue learning the language in Spanish 1 and Spanish 2, giving the students the opportunity of earning 2 high school credits.
Our focus is first listening and reading, and after speaking and writing. What is the idea? The idea is the student, they are learning in a natural way.
Johns Hopkins has 3 amazing magnet programs: Center for the Arts, Center for Communications, Journalism and Multimedia, and we are most excited to announce the return of the Center for Gifted Studies within the Arts. The Center for the Arts magnet includes specialized focus courses in vocal music, orchestra, band, piano, dance, theater, and visual arts. The Center for Communications, Journalism, and Multimedia magnet encourages our scholars to think outside of the box and to engage in real-world experiences that will set the foundation for a path in the journalism field.
The Center for Gifted Studies offers an enriching environment with education opportunities for 6th grade gifted students to develop talent, creativity, and critical thinking skills. Using the arts as a catalyst to engage students, our Center for Gifted Studies meets the unique academic and social-emotional needs of gifted learners in rigorous interdisciplinary courses. The Center for Gifted Studies is a magnet within a magnet, acting as a strand for our Center for Arts magnet program. We still have seats available in all of our magnet programs.
Todd is also in the 6th grade. He starts his day by going to science class. This class will provide opportunities to learn about scientific inquiry, measurement, problem solving, and so much more. Next, AVID gets to enjoy lunch with his friends and then finishes his day learning about world history and engaging in 2 magnet focus classes, theater and piano.
The Multicultural Club is a club designed to foster diversity as it pertains to the many different cultures and ethnicities of the world. You get to learn about other cultures and share your own in this great club.
The Multicultural Club gives students a great opportunity to learn about each other, to learn acceptance, to gain leadership skills, and to also promote a positive environment, not only at Johns Hopkins Middle School, but their communities as well.
We have a Lyricist Lounge poetry club at Johns Hopkins Middle School.
Does your child like to write poems?
My hopes the wind done scattered. Snow has frozen me, sun has baked me.
What about performing the creative spoken word?
Mothers in tears and streets in fear, we worry for our land cause no one else cares.
Instead of walking over to me, you take their side of the story. Share the bounties of the earth, and every man is free, where wretchedness will hang its head and joy like a pearl.
Then look no further. Johns Hopkins Poetry Club is for you.
Sitting out at the table, all of those thoughts and feelings came back. I love her, I miss her, I need her. But I said, I'm her. I will not be afraid to love myself anymore. I will not be afraid.
You go outside, and what do you see? A person of color walking down the street. Groups of people, cops talking all this smack. All you can hear is your kind don't belong here.
Poetry Club, the kids love it because they get a voice. They get a reason to be seen beyond more than a student. You know what I mean? More than a student number. They get their individualism gets to come out. Their passion gets to come out. And in the way you see their soul before you see their flesh. You know what I mean? Before you see their hair and their skin, you get to see who they really are, what they're made up of.
It's hard to make new friends, and it's hard to get to know other people, so I feel like Poetry Club is a good thing to do and make new friends with people.
We also have in-school and after-school clubs like 5,000 Role Models. This organization is dedicated to providing the support necessary to refocus at-risk boys. 5,000 Role Models teaches our young men the ways to be successful in and out of school and the values of mainstream America while respecting the existing values of the individual.
We are role models to them, so therefore they will end up being a role model for someone else. Because as soon as the scholars see that their counterparts are doing different things that they kind of look at and say, hey, I might be interested in doing that.
We have all of these and so much more, including some competitions. National Junior Honor Society, the Chess Club, Girlfriends, Book Club, Future City, Spelling Bee, Science and History Fairs, the Mighty Mew Hispanic Club, and Boss It Up.
Boss up means I'm a boss and I want to rise up. You know, rise above the things that we're just learning in school. We want to dig deeper into technology. We dig deeper into entrepreneurship and see what types of things, you know, marketing, sales, profit and loss have to do with running a business.
At Johns Hopkins, students can participate in volleyball, basketball, track, and cheerleading. All students have access to sports, even in 6th grade.
Built a winning and championship style culture here at Johns Hopkins Middle School. And just in the last 3 years, our volleyball program has gone 21-5, only losing 5 games in the matter of 3 years.
At Johns Hopkins Middle School, we recognize it's just not all about the academic day. We are also truly committed to overcoming the distractions outside of school that can become major barriers to a child's academic success. At Johns Hopkins, we house the Campbell Park Resource Center, which is under the umbrella of the United Way Suncoast. The Resource Center provides financial assistance for families struggling to pay their utility bills, as well as career awareness, credit restoration, and legal advice. Members of the community can sign up for classes on a variety of topics, including tenant, law, and budgeting 101.
Hello Jhop family, my name is Dr. Jeffrey Johnson. I am the Senior Manager of Neighborhood Initiatives for United Way Campbell Park Resource Center. We're located in Building 7 right here at Johns Hopkins Middle School. Our purpose is to make sure that we're supporting families in the areas of workforce development, economic empowerment, and financial stability. If there are any needs in your life in the area of stability, that is what we exist for. Whether it is a computer lab, whether it's a notary service, whether it is even legal assistance, finding a job, financial assistance, that's what we assist the families of Jhop with. Come by and see us today.
Johns Hopkins Middle School starts our school day at 9:40 a.m. and ends the day at 4:10 p.m. However, the school doesn't necessarily match our families' work schedules. To support these needs, we offer before and after school care through our partnership with the Art Club.
Before school, we do educational project-based learning, which focuses on math, science, and reading. The parents' response is very welcoming. They thank us every single day for providing before and after school care for their kids.
We chose Johns Hopkins because we love it here. Our son went here and our daughter is in the theater program and she absolutely loves it.
We chose Johns Hopkins because it is our locally zoned school and we are so happy that we did. Our daughter attends here in the theater program and she's thriving.
I was a Perkins mom and now we're here at Jhop. We've been here 2 years. I have a 7th and 6th grader. They were so happy to continue with their creative outlets during the academic day.
I absolutely encourage the parents that are interested in Johns Hopkins to follow through and come to the school. The faculty is extremely supportive. The administration looks for every need.
We love family involvement. Family involvement is critical to the success of our scholars. How can you get involved? You can become a mentor or a volunteer. You can participate in school events and activities. You can also join our Parent-Teacher-Student Association. Everyone is welcome. Moms, dads, aunts, uncles, and even grandparents.
Well, the need for mentors is because kids need cheerleaders. And so we have found that kids who have mentors do perform better in school. They are better emotionally and happier students.
Our PTSA at Johns Hopkins is very active and strives to support our scholars, families, and staff. Our goal is to have 100% parental involvement in our PTSA. You can also get involved by being an engaged Trojan. What does that mean? An engaged Trojan parent means that you're checking on your child's academic progress on a regular basis and staying in contact with the school. Keeping your email and contact information updated is extremely helpful. You are important and are needed.
Here at Johns Hopkins, we recognize that some students face many social barriers at school. These barriers can range from transportation, school supplies, uniforms, or maybe even trauma. These barriers have a tremendous effect on academic success. At Johns Hopkins, we provide support on site to help our students overcome those barriers. We also have a full-time VE specialist, behavior specialist, and a team of ESE teachers that are on site daily to support the needs of our scholars. We work hard to help ensure that all of our scholars' academic and behavioral needs are met every day.
It's a tremendous impact at a school like Johns Hopkins because we not only have what other schools don't have, which is 5-day-a-week social worker, school psychologist, behavior specialists, and these are all the support systems that works behind the scene. That are not traditionally offered at other schools. Some schools may have a social worker who comes 1 or 2 days a week. They may have a psychologist who comes, same thing, they're itinerant, they come 1 or 2 days a week. They may not have a behavior specialist at all. They may not have a MTSS person who is in charge of the academics or the behavior supports at the school.
One of the things I think that students need are
help with reading and comprehension, math computations. So we have support facilitators who are ESE teachers, certified teachers. They're also certified in the course that they're assisting with. So they are able to know what our ESE students need on their ESE side. They also know curriculum, so they know how they can support that individual students with their IEP goals.
As you can see, at John Hopkins Middle School, we offer a wide variety of higher education middle school programs designed to transition your elementary student to becoming a high-performing high school scholar.
So what can we do for you? There's information on the screen to help get things started towards a brighter future for your child. We look forward to meeting with you. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.
Goodbye.